All right, we are back, guys. Welcome. It's Friday. Time to start finishing up the week strong. Today we are going to do a workout in honor of Juneteenth. So just as a reflective moment for today, it was programmed by Iron Roots Athlete, and basically the workout is just designed to commemorate and celebrate the last emancipation of slavery in Texas in 1865. June 19th, 1865. It was the last state to kind of receive their proclamation because news traveled slowly from the north. So yeah, this day is just kind of to celebrate that and reflect on that a little bit. So what we're gonna do, we'll get warmed up, and then we've got one very, very long workout to tackle. So get ready for that. And then we have some mobility, so that's it. So we're gonna warm up, we're gonna tackle this workout, and then we're gonna stretch. So for the warm up, what we're gonna do, you're going to do 3 times through, 20 seconds per station. We are going to start with butt kickers. So there it is. So in place, we're going to get butt kickers for 20 seconds. Then we're going to transition to high knees for 20 seconds. And then we're going to transition to explosive skips for 20 seconds. Trying to get as high as you can. Again, I'm not going high for other reasons. And that's going to be for 3 minutes. So 20 seconds per station. Each round is a minute. Just to get your heart rate up and really warm up the calves really well. After that, we're going to do 2 rounds. We're going to do a 20-second single arm plank per side. So what that's going to be is I'm going to find a wider than normal stance for a plank, and I'm going to create a triangle. So I'm going to bring my hand right under the center of my chest, and I'm going to hold here. I'm going to hold a single arm plank for 20 seconds. So same thing, shoulders and hips should be in a nice straight line. Just warming up my midline, warming up my shoulders really well also. So 20 seconds on each arm. After that, you're gonna do 10 slow scat push-ups. So I'm gonna come to a normal plank and just nice and smooth, squeeze the shoulder blades together, press them apart, just chilling, going through nice, easy range of motion, getting the shoulders going. And then lastly, I'm gonna do 5 twisted cross on either side. So lay down on my stomach, arm out to the side, and then come up and across, get a nice gentle stretch for the low back, for the arm. Yeah, twisted cross. Good twisted cross. And that's your warm up. So we're gonna do 2 rounds of that. So 20-second single arm plank, and then, okay, calm down. 20-second single arm plank per side, 10 slow scat push-ups, and then 5 twisted cross. So many kisses. After that, our workout. So let me first start off by saying that, again, this is going to be a very long workout. It's going to be easily the better part of 30 minutes for most people. Probably better, close to 40, 45 for some. So just kind of buckle down for that nice, super steady state, no crazy intensity. We're moving for a long time today. And again, super important to scale to keep moving. So we got 4 movements. So first 6 rounds. First movement is a double push-up burpee. So what that means is that I'm going to do a perfect push-up in the midst of every burpee. So I'm going to drop down to the ground, push-up, second push-up, and then I come up off the ground. So I've got 1 good push-up, followed by 1 burpee off the ground. If you need to, you're more than welcome to drop down to your knees for that perfect push-up. So again, I can jump down, knees, hit it, and then I can do my second rep, and then come up off the ground just like I normally would for a burpee. So again, every burpee has 2 push-ups. 19 reps. So again, scale appropriately. So if you know that burpees and push-ups are something that you struggle with, think about maybe dropping the reps down a little bit. So maybe drop down to 12 reps or 15 reps, something like that. Just take a little bit of the workload off so that you can be nice and consistent with them. Next station is 18 pull-ups. And if you don't have pull-ups, we're actually going to scale with a super, super lightweight hang power clean. So we're going to do a different little bit of a pulling exercise today, get the heart rate up and change things up a little bit from rowing. So you can do these with a dumbbell, with a kettlebell, or with a barbell. If you're doing a dumbbell or a kettlebell, it's going to be 18 reps total, so 9 per side. So I would go, if I have, let's say, a kettlebell, I'm going to come between the legs, hinge like I'm doing a kettlebell swing, so chest forward, hips back, and from there, I'm just gonna swing up to the shoulder. If you're doing a kettlebell, you can do 9 and 9. So I'll do 8, 9, and then from there, I'll switch arms and I'll go through 9 reps on the other side. If you're doing a dumbbell, feel free to switch every time because it's easy to switch with a dumbbell. So again, you'll do 1 and then punch out to the other hand, 2, and you'll go up to 18 that way. And then lastly, if you're using a barbell, you're gonna do 18 reps total. Again, meant to be like lightweight, and I don't necessarily wanna say unbroken, but no more than 2 sets. So if you're using a barbell, again, really lightweight, like maybe even an empty barbell for a lot of people would be appropriate for this so that you can get through them in one solid set. But if anything, maybe like 10, 20 pounds on each side, something like that. So that's your second movement. Your third movement is alternating jump lunges. So with your body weight, we're gonna do a jump lunge, alternating legs every time. So what that's gonna look like is I'm gonna find lunge position. I'm gonna touch my knee down to the ground gently. I'm gonna fully extend the hip, switch sides, touch. And I'm gonna go through 65 total reps. Holy wowzers. So again, I don't want you to bust up your knees. So rule number 1, if you can't touch the ground gently, don't touch the ground. Just come super close every time and control that rather than bash your knee in the floor. But first scaling option for these is just gonna be taking it down to a bodyweight lunge. Again, 6 rounds, 60 reps. Do a little bit of math. This is like 385 reps of lunges. So many lunges. So first, take the intensity away. So take the jump away and you can do a normal walking lunge. So just out, stand, and then I'll walk forward, take another step. And as always, you can always scale the reps. For this workout, I would say cutting the reps in half would be perfectly appropriate. So again, if you're gonna do maybe 30 to 35 reps each round, you're still gonna be doing 200 lunges over the course of the workout. That's plenty of work. So again, I would say 35 reps in that ballpark would be a great scaling place. And then your last movement for the day is a 400-meter run. If you're not gonna go for a run, you can do 2 minutes of jogging in place or 2 minutes of jumping jacks in place. And that's gonna be your scale for the 400-meter run if you're not gonna head outside. If you have access to a machine, you're also more than welcome to row the distance. You can biker twice the distance, etc., stuff like that. So again, that's your workout today. Really long body weight, some lightweight, scale appropriately so that you can keep moving and just go at a nice steady clip the whole way through. That's kind of what we're looking for. After that, all we have left is a little bit of mobility. So we have a 3-minute seated straddle. So we're gonna sit down on the ground. Legs are gonna go out wide to the side. This is not very wide right now, but it's about as wide as they go. Hi, we're back. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna alternate sides. So for 3 minutes, I'm gonna lean down this side. Hey, no, calm down, no. I'm gonna lean down this side and I'm going to grab my toe and pull as best I can to help intensify a little bit of a calf and a hamstring stretch. Hold for like 20 or 30 seconds, and then I'm gonna come down the other side and do the exact same thing. Just so that I'm alternating sides a little bit, giving the focus and attention a little bit on, kind of on both sides a little bit more intensely. And then lastly is we're gonna do a 90-second twisted cross on each side. So the same thing that we did during the warm-up, but we're gonna hold it for a nice long minute and a half. Just do again, open up the lower body and stretch out the chest from all those push-up burpees. So that is your training for today, for Friday. Are you calm down now? No. Enjoy, reflect, and again, as always, tag us, palace.fitness. We have changed our Instagram handle, and for Zeus, we will see you guys back tomorrow, finish the week.